Hey, yo, what's up, man? So how'd I go? Oh, really? Now you see, so she came over. You see what happens when you take my advice with these hollows? I'm telling you, oh, but wait. Did you take my advice or did you go with your own approach? Wait, hold on, man. You said Netflix and chill. Rach, you hear this? Netflix and chill. You actually hit her with that. Well, yeah, I guess so. Apparently she fell for it. But I'm not, look, I'm just saying, who says Netflix and chill anymore? No, look. There's not even nothing on Netflix to even watch, to bring her over to set that up, just so y'all can get to the smashing. No, exactly, you didn't even smash. But still, okay, if that had nothing to do with Netflix, then what? Look, there's nothing on Netflix anymore. Okay, not to me. Oh, okay, like what? Look, those Marvel shows, those are cool. Luke Cage is cool. But, you know, I'm all for the MCU, you know. Nope, they don't watch that, no. Look, man, I'm telling you, if I go on Netflix right now, we'll sign in. I promise you, there will be nothing. Oh, hold on, look, there will be nothing. Reishi, I see now what I have to do. So you all thought I was done with Bleach videos, YouTube videos altogether. I get it, it's understandable, it's an actual legitimate reason to think that. But however, let me explain. First time, which you probably already know if you follow me on social media, you will know. If not, let me keep you up to speed. I filmed this. This is my third time, my third time. Imagine, it was my third time. So, I did it, so many camera issues. Did it with my new camera and everything. Sound quality, image quality wasn't up to par on my standards for that new camera. So many errors. I said, forget it. Let me restart it. Went to do it again. Guess what happened? I got copyright strike. For the first time. For the first time ever. There was a copyright strike on me, the Elite Eights, from Warner Brothers Japan. Now normally, yes, I know you can see the difference in the background. Yes, I had the TV here. Had the Bleach movie playing in the background. Muted as usual. Everything. I uploaded after doing the editing and everything. I was so amped and excited just to put out a video again and read the feedback and just have that good feeling of accomplishment with this. And I get copyright stricken and it just got blocked. I made news about that. So of course, here I am for a third time doing it. But you know what, this time I say, no, forget it. I'm not even, just this time, I'm not even going to have a TV in the background, not with the anime playing or nothing, you know. So yes, this is the difference, you know, the background. But this is the only thing that's different. We're going to get into the differences with this Bleach live action movie. Now, of course, yes, my lady got me this background. Well, actually, it's the throw blanket blade I can put up as a background. She got it for me for my birthday a couple months ago. You know, so I figured this is fitting. You know, this is based off the first art, just like the movie. So let's get into this. Now, yes, it's great to be back. So, Bleach, the live action movie. Some of you were wondering, what are your thoughts? Before the movie even came out, I know a lot of you were wondering, Ace, what are your thoughts? Do you think it's going to be good? Do you think they should make it? Is it going to suck ass? Etc., etc. I went into this movie with an open mind. Yes, an open mind. Yes, it's on Netflix. I didn't think it was ever going to come Netflix as dub now. Everything. Of course, I watched it in sub first. Now, this is the thing with the movie. Anytime they make an anime adaptation, you know, it's just, you know it's not going to be to the T. We're all familiar with a lot of anime live action movies. Ghost in the Shell, Attack on Titan, Fullmetal Alchemist, Death Note, Dragon Ball, you know, those, oh man. But this, I'm like, okay, they can't really mess this up. They can't mess it up. But you have to ask yourself, are the changes that were made from the actual source material, is that considered a mess up? Or just another, you know, vision from a different director? Because Kubo, he didn't have his hands on this. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong down below, I think in the article I read, Kubo, he didn't have any input on this, you know, any like his hands on with this, because he was focusing on the final arc of Bleach. I could be wrong. But, okay, so the Bleach movie, in my opinion, the one thing they focused on the best that I enjoyed with the movie was the feel of the characters. Yes, we're going to go over the differences and everything, you know, but the feel of the characters to me is what they captured very well. Renji felt like Renji, Byakuya felt like Byakuya, Orihime felt like Orihime, Chad felt like Chad, Uryu, etc., etc. Now, yes, there were some characters missing, because the thing is, when you make a movie based off the first arc, and with a limited budget, there's only so much you can do. So I see what they did here. What they did was they made this movie focus heavily around Rukia and Ichigo. Now, some of you may be thinking, well, duh, that's how the first arc was. It seemed like that's how the second arc was. You know, when Ichigo went to save Rukia, it was just focused around them two. But no. All the real Bleach fans know. There's my damn list. But I still have it, y'all, my damn list. There's a supporting, it's other characters. You know, it's a supporting cast in this series. So they have to focus on Chad throughout the series. They have to focus on Orihime. They all, you know, had their powers awakened due to the Hokyoku inside of Rukia. Not Ichigo, alright? That was confirmed by eyes, and as an actual fact, we all know how the Hokyoku works. Anyway, so it seemed like it was rushed and compared to the anime. But that's the thing, you gotta go into this just watching it for a movie as is. You can really tell they dumbed down explanations of things, you know, for people who are unaware of Bleach at all. I do like the fact they kept the actual corny cartoon drawings that Rukia presented. Ichigo, the actor did a very good job. In the beginning, you know, yes, the show Karakura Town, I noticed in the beginning, the soul, it was a boy. In the anime, I believe it was a girl. I don't know if they were strict on showing a dead little girl, I don't know. But also, one thing, if you realized in the beginning, I believe there were five guys. In this series, if you go back, there were 5 guys. One of them was already laid out. And this time, when the guy went to speak to Ichigo, when it cuts back to the guys behind the other guy speaking to Ichigo, the guy on the ground is gone. I don't know if that sounds confused, but yeah, go back and watch the first episode. The guy is already laid out. They're talking to Ichigo like, damn, he knocked out one of our boys. Like, what the hell is your problem? And then it cuts back and he's gone. Anyway, there's more guys in the anime than there are in the movie. I noticed that. Chad shows up to save Ichigo in the beginning. That was another difference. But it was fine. It was cool. Now, all the Ichigo friends wasn't present. You know, yes, you had Tatsuki, Keigo. They were present. The whole thing with Grant Fisher. I noticed when he picked up Rukia, I did like the appearance of Grant Fisher. I mean, you gotta cut him some slack. You know, we all know Japanese CGI is not as good as American CGI. We all know that. So cut him some slack. It was believable. It did look like Grant Fisher for the most part. Realistic CGI version for their standards. It was acceptable, you know, in my opinion. But when he picked up Rukia, it looked like he was charging up a serum or trying to suck in her soul. I didn't understand that. But that was yet another difference. And he tossed her and she landed on the car. No, she did the keto, I believe. Landed on the car, and that's what really damaged her. You know, that was another thing that was different. And I may get this wrong, but in the anime, I think it happened over 2 days or 1 day. But in the movie, it was 1 day, I believe, where it happened. That whole event. In the anime, Ichigo went to attack Grant Fisher with a footstool, I believe, or some kind of ladder. In the movie, he attacked him with a bat. I mean, to me, in the Zanpakuto appearances, I did like him. In my opinion, the wrist guard was a little bit too big. But let's also get on to the costumes, you know. Now, Renji and Byakuya, yes, my favorite captain, favorite lieutenant. It was good to see them in the role. I like the actors who played them. But let's get into Byakuya. One of the many differences I noticed with Byakuya Kuchiki is his hairstyle. It seemed like he had twisty dreads, opposed to, you know, his actual long hair. And he had his ears pierced. I don't know what was up with that, but whatever. Another thing, eye color was different. In this movie, we didn't see him activate, you know, his Shikai, which is authentic because he didn't do it, you know, in the anime. The fight between him and Ichigo, it seemed like Ichigo put up more of a resistance. Yes, I know Ichigo has that willpower, that resolve, you know, to not give up and to just protect his friends, the ones he care about. But in the anime, I mean, he flash stepped past Ichigo, took out his soul chain and soul sleep. While Ichigo was falling, that's when Byakuya said, "You're slow, even while falling in death." You know, he had his Zanpakuto, like the part of it in his hand and everything. That wasn't like that in the movie. He just had it, I believe, like this. But that's another thing I noticed. Other than that, oh, and he had his captain's role in the movie. In the anime, he did not. That's yet another thing. Why didn't he have it on in the anime? I don't know. Whatever. Maybe Kubo wanted to keep it as a surprise to, you know, not spoil that he's part of Squad 6, or he just had the other Gote 13 designs hidden, so where he just wanted to reveal them in the Soul Society arc. And speaking of which, just we did get to see Soul Society arc. It was at nighttime. I did like the pillars representing each captain's barracks. That's something new that's not in the actual series. They showed Sokyoku Hill. They showed the inside barracks of, well, just a part of like an inside room of Squad 6 barracks with Byakuya Kuchiki was sitting down and talking to Renji. Now, with on to Renji Abarai, those glasses. Now, we all know they actually serve a purpose. They actually serve a purpose. On the movie, they actually just look like some low-end cosplay prop. They did, just in my opinion. And the other thing, this Renji, it looks like post-time skip Renji. He had the long, bushy ponytail opposed to pre-time skip Renji, where it was just shorter and spikier. That was the other thing I noticed. Zabimaru looked perfect. Really did. You know, well, in Shikai, it really did. When he was fighting Ichigo in the city, which that, well, yeah, he fought him in Karakura, but clearly they were different. You know, night and day. You know, they were more in an urbanized area with trucks and cars and everything and buses. But when he was fighting Ichigo, I did like the look of when he was swinging Zabimaru. But when they went to slam down on the top of the bus, I had just ding. I don't know. I think it actually cut through it, but you know, they had to put that in. That'd been more of a budget and everything. But the fight between Ichigo and Renji was actually good. It went on longer, of course. Yes, different location, different day setting. It went longer than expected, but they had to do that because imagine if it would have went exactly like the show. You know, some fans would have liked it, some wouldn't have, because certain things that look good drawn and animated, that reenacted in real life, it's just not gonna work. Some will accept it, some won't. You know, that's just in my opinion, it won't work. But you can come as close as you can to the source material to make it feel more authentic. Now, the other thing is, Ichigo's father, perfect. Ichigo's sister's perfect. Like I said, to me, the whole cast, to me, was perfect. You had the vibe and the energy. Even though some of them didn't look exactly like their anime counterparts, they had the feel. Man, they had that feel. So, Urahara, you know, when he gave Rukia the battery for Soul Pager, that looked different also. You know, that right there, you know. What else? Another thing I noticed, how she just said, instead of saying Bakuro #1, I think she said binding spell when she did the keto. That's another thing I noticed. In Ichigo's room, if you all can notice, he had manga on the shelf. I don't know if some of those are Bleach manga and everything, but you can look at the posters and everything and the way it's set up. It's very similar. And there may be some nods and tributes to some of the music groups Kubo listens to as for inspiration, because we all know a lot of his actual Bleach characters have actual theme songs from real life music artists, which I think is pretty cool. The other thing, Grand Fisher. I really did like the way they did him. I really did. It felt authentic. The other thing, what was different, Ichigo killed him. Whereas in the series, he did a crucial blow and it made Grand Fisher run. That was another thing I noticed. I like the fur effects. The fact when he went to grab Ichigo, he was blocking with his Zanpakuto, took his hollow claw and was crushing into him, similar to the series. You know, you got to give him credit for that. But the environment where he was fighting him, very different. Very, very different. So I see where they have to make cuts and sacrifices to make this to make it a reasonable lengthy film to keep people focused on what was going on with Rukia and Ichigo. But out of everything, alright guys, this is it, out of everything that shocked me the most, that was different from everything, regardless of the type of training Ichigo was doing, despite the differences, how she said they were on top of the roof and she went to stab herself with the Zapato, and it didn't work. And she said, well, your spirit energy is low. You need to get your spirit energy up because, you know, you would die if you do this. And, you know, plus you don't have enough strength to transfer it. You know, so that was another thing. But when she got her powers back, yeah, that was authentic when she was telling Ichigo, you know, you lowly human and stay down and know your place and etc., etc. But she got her powers back. And Ichigo, he's just sitting back and you can see Byakuya, Renji, and Rukia, and, you know, it's like they went back to Soul Society. So I'm thinking, what now? If there will ever be a sequel, we already know the many changes they're really going to throw into it. We already know. But I'm going to tell you this right now. The sequel will be split. It will be split still back in the world of the living, and then it will also focus on getting into Soul Society. Or it may just be focused again in the world of the living. Take little snippets of Soul Society, when Rukia is getting set up for execution, when she's in the tower. And at the end of the movie, they make it to Soul Society, and then part 3, if it's to be a trilogy, that's when they just go all out and rescue Rukia. Because this is the thing. They now have to focus on Chad, Orihime, you know, Uryu. And even though they did Uryu good, oh yeah, that's nothing, Uryu, his bow, I like, even though he activated differently in the Hollow Bay, I did like that. I wanted to see him and Ichigo square off like they did in the series, to have that contest, to see who could take out the most hollows, but that'd have been more CGI, more money. But anyway, so for part 2, they will have to focus on, of course, Ichigo visiting Uruhara to do his training, to get his own soul powers awakened. And then Chad, Orihime, Uryu, and then they all band together, as we see. And then, oh yeah, Orihime. Not Orihime, damn. Yodorichi. That's no, she wasn't present. Tessai wasn't present. Uraru wasn't present. And the boy with the red hair, I forget his name with the bat, he wasn't present either. But anyway, for the second movie, maybe they will be in this movie. Because you got to think about it now, the cast is going to just grow larger and larger. They have to find 12 other actors for the Gotei 13. You know, I'm not saying it'll be hard to do the makeup and effects for it. I mean, it'll be very easy, but what'll be tricky is Kumamura. Well, actually, no. He'll have on the helmet, but eventually it gets destroyed. So you get what I'm saying. But that's what I think would have happened. I mean, they have to cover so much. I mean, maybe they'll discuss Hell with Shrieker. Remember, Shrieker got killed and the gates of Hell opened up and he got taken into Hell, and Ichigo asked what was going on. Rukia explained that. Maybe they have the Hollow on there that Chad fought. Well, I think Chad fought Shrieker, I believe. Maybe then the Hollow that Orihime fought. Maybe that'll be on there. Who knows? There's so many things that was left out. Maybe they did it on purpose for part 2. But another thing that was different, the Spider Hollow. I believe in the series, yeah, Ichigo killed it. But in the movie, Renji killed it. And, you know, it's like, in the movie, it gave him a hard time. In the anime, it didn't. I noticed that as well. But the whole Renji licking out his tongue thing, I didn't, no, that didn't seem like Renji at all. To me, it didn't. That was just out of character, out of place, no. But overall, it was a decent watch. Was it a 10 out of 10? No. But it wasn't a 5 either. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't the best either. But for a Bleach adaptation movie, it was pretty solid. It was enjoyable. I watched it multiple times. I mean, it was pretty good. I will recommend it. You know, I give it 2 motivators up, you know. That's what I give it. But the other thing is, with this whole ordeal of anime movies seeming like a trend, I feel they should slow down with it, because one would ask, what's the point of making it a movie if it's not going to be true to the material? If you're going to change so much. So, Elites, would you prefer they change something completely, or should they just overall just make it similar, or should they just keep it straight T to the core? I mean, you know, some of you have your favorites like Full Metal Alchemist movie. Some people act like the Death Note movie, but other than that, I think it was pretty solid. It feel like I'm missing something. Oh yeah, that milk, drink your milk song, I didn't know. I didn't like that. But the other theme song, I did like it. But it was pretty good, pretty solid. So that's about it, at least. That's all I got for the movie. Again, it feels like I'm missing something. Let me know down below, and you already know I will, notify you about it and reply back. I just don't want to make it feel like or seem like that I'm just leaving you in the dark, because that is not my intentions. So again, yes, the content is coming. I already have the Soul Calibur Collector's Edition, filmed everything, unboxing, get that out for you as well. I even have, yes, my lizard that was on my shoulder that you see in the beginning of this video. Yes, I have the video and I went to get her. I have the content coming for you. I'm just so glad and thankful and grateful that you all. Oh yeah, and Yumakan is coming. I'm gonna do that. That's next week. But I'm just grateful and glad and thankful. You are still down with me. Wanting my content, asking me where I've been, asking me if I'm okay. For the ones watching this now, new subscribers, people just come back and check. I really, really do appreciate it. It's good to be back. Warner Brothers of Japan, but yeah, like I said, you could have been seeing the video, but I had to redo it. I just want to take no chances, no TV, no nothing. Oh, in terms of the Zanpatos, let's stay in a new place, a couple bedrooms. This bedroom is gonna be like my official gaming filming room. It's still under construction, everything. I'm gonna have a whole new backdrop, all my collector's editions and knickknacks and everything. You will see over time. But other than that, give me your thoughts, comments, and concerns. Thank you so much for watching. It's me, Captain Advisor Ace. We're live back, so you already know what it is. Signing out.